The screen glows softly in a dark room. It's past midnight. Your phone vibrates once, then goes silent. You weren't expecting a message, especially not one that simply reads, "I can see you watching." And that's the thing about the dark web. It doesn't jump out at you screaming. It whispers. It waits. And sometimes the stories that crawl out of it are very, very real. Tonight, we're diving into two true dark web horror stories. Cases documented by journalists, law enforcement, and survivors themselves. These aren't creepypastas. These are moments where curiosity, anonymity, and human depravity collided and left scars that never fully healed. Welcome to the Red Room. Lucas still remembers the sound his laptop made that night. A soft click from the cooling fan. The faint hum of electricity. The rain tapping against his apartment window. In Utrecht as the city slept. He had just finished a late shift debugging code for a small cybersecurity firm. His mind was tired, restless, and dangerously curious. Lucas had been exploring hidden forums for years. To him, anonymity wasn't about crime. It was about freedom, free speech, free movement, a place away from surveillance capitalism and government overreach. That's what he told himself. Anyway, that night, buried deep in an invite-only Tor forum, a new thread appeared. No username, no avatar, no replies. Just a link. Under it, one sentence. If you click this, you can send to what happens next. Lucas hovered his cursor over the link for almost a full minute. He laughed quietly to himself. Internet theatrics. Scare tactics. He'd seen worse. He clicked. The page didn't load right away. Instead, a black screen appeared with a spinning symbol and a faint ticking sound, like a clock somewhere far away. After nearly 60 seconds, the image snapped into focus. A room. Bare concrete walls stained with old moisture. A single exposed bulb hanging from the ceiling, swaying gently, casting long, distorted shadows. The camera angle was fixed, wide and low quality, but unmistakably live. In the center sat a heavy wooden chair bolted to floor. On the right side of the screen, a chat box scrolled rapidly. Dozens of users from all over the world. Some typed jokes. Some dared the host to prove it was real. Others simply watched silent. Lucas felt uneasy, but he didn't leave. Then footsteps echoed. A figure entered the frame. Tall, wearing black boots, gloves, and a hood that completely hid his face. He dragged something behind him. Someone, a man, maybe in his early 30s. Shirt torn, skin pale, blood dried along his temple. He was gagged, but his eyes told the whole story. Pure panic, the kind you can't fake. The chat exploded. Is this real? Do something. Fake stream. Prove it. The hooded figure tied the man to the chair with practiced efficiency. No hesitation. No emotion. When he finished, he stepped out of frame. Text appeared at the top of the screen. Live. You decide. Below it, a cryptocurrency wallet address began scrolling. Then came the poll. Lucas's chest tightened. 2 options appeared, both unspeakable. Each vote nudged the bar forward. Each donation pushed the outcome closer to reality. The victim started screaming. Muffled, broken, desperate. Lucas slammed his laptop shut. So hard the screen cracked. He spent the rest of the night pacing his apartment, replaying every detail in his head. He told himself it had to be staged. Elaborate theater. But something wouldn't let him sleep. Over the next few days, he searched obsessively. Forums dismissed red rooms as myths. Scams designed to steal crypto. Law enforcement publicly denied their existence. But privately, investigators had questions. 3 weeks later, a body was found in Latvia. Abandoned industrial warehouse. Unidentified male. Cause of death withheld from the public. But leaked details described injuries disturbingly similar to what Lucas remembered. Then the email arrived. Encrypted. No sender. No subject. Inside was a single image. The same room. Empty chair. And beneath it, "Thank you for your participation." Lucas wiped his systems. Destroyed his drives. Quit his job. Moved cities. He hasn't logged into Tor since. And investigators now quietly admit something terrifying. Most red rooms are fake, but not all. And the real ones, they don't need many viewers. Just enough. Story 2, The Market That Sold Screams. The first rumor appeared on Reddit in late 2013. A single comment buried in a thread about dark web marketplaces. They don't sell things. They sell moments. At first, no one took it seriously. But then another user chimed in, and another, all saying the same thing, whispering about a marketplace that offered something no one could admit to wanting: experiences. That's when investigative journalist Mara Klein got interested. Mara had covered drug markets, cybercrime, and human trafficking for years. She knew the dark web well enough to recognize patterns. And this one felt different. The rumors weren't loud. They were cautious. Fearful. The marketplace was called the Black Vault. Getting access took months. Invitations. Proof of previous illegal purchases. Vetting processes that felt uncomfortably personal. When Mara finally logged in, she was shocked by how normal it looked. Clean interface. Categories. Product descriptions. But the categories were wrong. Fear. Obedience. Isolation. Punishment. Each listing was written in detached, professional language. 1-hour audio session. Genuine subject. No reenactments. No reuse. Buyers could select preferences, age range, gender, language, intensity. Mara clicked a sample. The audio began with silence, then breathing, shallow, shaking, someone whispering, "Please," over and over again. A voice off mic responded calmly, almost kindly, which somehow made it worse. There was no music, no editing tricks, just fear, real fear. Mara contacted authorities immediately. What followed was one of the most disturbing international investigations on record. The Black Vault wasn't a hoax. It was a trafficking network. Victims were kidnapped, restrained, and recorded during interrogations, abuse sessions, and psychological torture. The recordings were edited just enough to remove identifying markers. Buyers paid premium prices. And they left reviews. Very authentic. Better than last one. 5 stars. In 2017, coordinated raids across 3 countries rescued 12 victims. Many more were never found. During trial testimony, an investigator said something that silenced the courtroom. The worst part wasn't what they sold. It was how many people wanted it. The Black Vault vanished overnight. Servers wiped. Operators disappeared. Mara published one final article before leaving journalism forever. She wrote, "The dark web didn't create monsters. It just gave them a checkout cart." Some people say curiosity is human nature, but these stories prove something darker. Sometimes, the scariest thing isn't what hides in the dark. It's who's willing to pay to keep it there.